Oh my, okay. So, hi everybody. Welcome back to the ranch. I am April, the Wolf Ranch girl, and I promised you guys a video. And so, as you guys can see, I am in my very painted work clothes because we just got back from the rental property. We have been working there pretty much straight for the last 10 days. And so things have been a little bit crazy around here. But we're not going to talk about that today. So we are going to talk about a budgeting topic today, and that topic is Frugal February. And I'm super excited. I'm exhausted, so it doesn't look like I'm super excited, but I promise you that I am super excited about joining Canna Cambell and several other people who are doing Frugal February, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. So let's get started. So if you're new here and you like content about planning, budgeting, organizing, and living life, then this is the place for you. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I put out one video a week. That is my goal for 2023, and if I can't do one video a week, then I don't need to be doing this at all. So that is the goal, is one video a week at least, and I am a little bit late this week, like I said, just because we have been working at the building. So Frugal February, what is it? If you guys have never heard of Canna Cambell, she is a wonderful person, and also the author of these two books, The $1,000 Project and Mindful Money. And she is actually the inspiration and person who gave me the continued inspiration and drive to be able to get ourselves out of $100,000 in debt in 1 year. So if you have not read these books or gotten these books, then please look into it. Again, her name is Canna Cambell, and she is the author of $1,000 Project and Mindful Money. She is an Australian financial manager and advisor, and she is absolutely wonderful, and she's just a lovely, lovely person. So Frugal February is her brainchild, and what it is just a financial fast. So we kind of did this when we were going through our debt payoff journey, and but we didn't do a crucial portion of it. So it's a financial fast. So instead of eating out, you try to eat at home. Well, we did all of that, and of course we saved money by doing that. If you want to know more about it, then I'll link the podcast that I did with Canna Cambell about our debt-free journey in the comments below, and I'll try, I don't know if I can do it on my phone, but I will try to put a card somewhere in here for my video. But the video is on the channel, and it should be one of the featured ones. But anyway, enough about that. So what you do is anytime, what makes Frugal February different than any other kind of financial fast or just non-spending is that you proactively transfer your savings at the time that you save it from your checking account into your savings account. So for instance, every Friday morning, I usually go through my favorite coffee shop and get a cup of coffee on the way to school. And this past Friday, I did not do that. So when I got to the school parking lot, I transferred $8.32 from my checking account into my savings account, because that's the amount of money that I would have spent on that cup of coffee. And that's the difference. So that's how you can see how much you're actually saving on not spending. Oh, do you see Mina? Mina's back there. And so that is just an amazing thing, because you can see, you check your balance in your savings account every morning and every night, and then you can see just over the day and over the week and then over the month, how much money you've saved. Now, does that mean that you cannot get a cup of coffee or you cannot eat out or you can't get anything? Well, no, these are your rules. So my thing was, I'm going to bring a cup of coffee from home on Fridays, just like I do normally when I'm going to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I'm going to take that $8.32 and put it into savings. I try to take my lunch every day to school, but sometimes things are just too busy and too crazy in the morning and I don't have enough time to pack it. So I'm going to try and pack my lunch. That way I don't have to eat at school, which the school lunches are very expensive. Like a bag of chips, which I don't normally get, but my kids do. A bag of chips is $1.50 for like the little personal bag of chips that are only half full. So it's ridiculous. So I think that lunch at school is nearly $5, and teachers don't get a discount or anything like that. So if I take my lunch to school, let's just say a couple times a week, I usually forget and I don't take it, then I'm going to take that $5 that day that I have taken my lunch to school and I'm going to transfer that into my savings. The same thing with any kind of memberships that you cancel, or if you would normally, or you really wanted to go out to eat, but you said, no, I'm staying with this. I'm going to eat at home. This is how much it would have taken for you and your partner or you and your family to eat out. And then you proactively transfer that amount from checking into savings. So for instance, I do happen to know that because we did get pizza this past weekend, we had family come up and help at the apartment building. So we bought dinner and it cost $58. So had I not bought pizza at that point in time and done like sloppy joes or soup or chili or something like that, then I would have transferred the $58 to savings instead of, because I didn't order the pizza, but we did. So that was just easy and everyone was exhausted. So anyway, I'm not beating myself up over it. I had planned on making something for dinner, but it just didn't work out that way. So I spent the money instead of saving it, and that's fine. But my first week, so this past week, we started Frugal February on Wednesday, February 1st, and it is now Sunday, February 5th. So in the last 5 days, I have saved $336. So I took a picture of this on my phone, and I'll insert it into the video, but I've been writing everything down. So oddly enough, on February 1st, I got 2 emails. One was from Curology saying that my shipment was getting ready to ship in 2 days. And then the other one was from my vitamin company that my vitamins were getting ready to ship. Well, I completely forgot that I had set up auto ship at my vitamin company, and I already ordered and had received the next 3 months shipment. So I got on and I canceled that, and that was $54.40. So immediately I took that $54.40 and put it into my savings. I already talked about the skipped cup of coffee. The next one was the Curology. Now, I don't want to cancel my subscription for that, but they're shipping it too fast for me because as you guys can see, I'm getting a little bit of redness right there. So when that happens, I just skip a few days of the Curology to give my skin some time to rest, and then I get back on it. So I'm not using it as quickly as they're shipping it. So I just skipped this shipment. So it'll ship in 2 more months. But since I skipped the shipment, I'm not paying the $39.90. So I transferred $39.90 into my savings. The next thing was Amazon. My Amazon Prime membership renews on February 19th every year. And last year, it went from $99 to $119. And then this year, it's going from $119 to $130, which I am not very happy about at all. But they are offering some additional benefits. One of those is Amazon Music. So they have increased their free library, and we were paying yearly for Amazon Music Unlimited so that we could have multiple playlists and play them on multiple devices at one time. And we just don't find that we do that very often anyway. And now since they've upgraded the library for Amazon Music. We just decided to cancel the Amazon Music Unlimited, which also renews in February, and that was $89. So we saved $89 by not renewing that, and I transferred the $89 into my savings account. The next one is my Justin Augustin membership, and this one kind of hurt my soul. Justin is just a sweet, sweet, sweet soul. He lost his sister last year, and he does so much for other people that I just felt guilty about canceling my membership with him. He does low impact, very inspirational workouts, and I just have not had the time to do the workouts. And one of the things that I've said to myself is, until I am consistently doing free workouts and seeing results, I'm not going to pay for any more workout equipment, any more memberships, any gym time, anything like that, until I can prove to myself that I'm going to stick with it, just like the YouTube videos. So I canceled that. It was a half-year membership. It was getting ready to renew, and that was $59.99. So I saved that, transferred that into savings. The next was Audible. Now, Audible is a subscription that I do use regularly because I like to listen to audiobooks while we drive. So we actually listened to 2 audiobooks on our way and back home when we went to Gulf Shores over Christmas. And I think that I had at that time probably 5 or 6 credits built up. So I had changed because I wasn't listening to them fast enough. I only have like a 7 to 10 minute commute from home to work, sometimes 20 minutes depending on the traffic. And that just depends on the drop-off line at my son's junior high school. So I leave home, I drop him off at school at the junior high, and then I go to work at the high school. So it's not like I have a lot of time to just listen to audiobooks. And if I do, then it's very short increments. And then sometimes I do on my prep period at school, but not very often. So I had reduced from the $14 a month membership to the $17 every other month, but I still have like 10 books on there that I haven't listened to. So I just canceled the subscription for right now until I get those 10 books taken care of. And then if I need to listen to something or read something for school, then I can purchase individual credits. And even if I cancel the subscription, I still get to keep everything in my library. So that was $17. So I moved that over, and I was thrilled. Like, I couldn't believe that any of these things had come to pass, because I was pretty sure I was on top of my subscriptions, and I had gone through and I had looked at my subscriptions when I was doing my bank stuff, and was like, okay, I have the list of all my subscriptions, everything's written down, that's fine. Well, these ones that go every other month or every 3 months shot me for a loop, because I looked through the last 2 months of my checking account registry, and I didn't see them. Well, duh, because they're every other month or every 3rd month. So you're going to surprise yourself, I promise, if you just pay a little bit of attention, search your email for subscription, and see if anything pops up. If you have PayPal, go on PayPal, because some of them go through PayPal instead of coming out directly out of your checking account. So maybe you'll catch some there. But I couldn't believe how many things I saved. And then yesterday, we had decided that, or we, meaning really I, but my husband doesn't care. So I had decided that I needed to change up our bed, because I got this lovely, absolutely beautiful and fuzzy and comfy and cozy, comforter. And it's that super soft material that just feels like it's just so soft, like you're wrapped in a warm hug. But the stinking thing will not stay on our bed. It's just so slick. It will not stay on our sheets. I've tried flannel sheets. I've tried putting it on top of another comforter. I've tried flipping it from one side to the other, and it just won't stay on there. So the lovely home ec teacher at my school has said that she should be able to take the king size comforter and split it in half and make it into 2 throws. to put in the family room and the living room. So I hope that she can do it, and bless her for helping me out, because I had spent quite a bit of money on the comforter set, and I just couldn't let that go to waste, and I don't want to ruin it. So I can sew, but my sewing skills are not near as good as hers. So anyway, I went on to Wayfair and found a really, that's Mina, she's right down here, found a really cute quilt that's just a really simple gray. You guys can see my color scheme is, you know, cool colors with the, it comes off teal. It's an extremely beautiful blue, and the black and whites and the cranberries and the teals. So I just wanted a simple gray that I could put on top and use all year round, and then just change out the comforter duvet for my winter one and then my spring one. And so I found one, and it was $80 something, and it was like $85, and it was on sale. And then I went to check out. So I told you I wasn't going to save any money on this, and I knew I was going to make the purchase. But then when I went to check out, I had a $65 credit from a previous order that I didn't even know about. So I was able to apply that $65 to my order, and my entire order was $13.68. I was so ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, we just saved $65. And so I took that $65 and transferred it into my savings. So that brings us in week 1 to a grand total of $331.61 that is now in my savings account, that would not have been had I not put a little bit of effort into paying attention to emails, researching a few things with Amazon, and then canceling the things that I didn't need. And so I am excited for the rest of the month to see how much I'm going to save. Am I anticipating saving this much every week? No. And I better not have subscriptions like that I don't know about. But I am hoping for this week to eat at home all week. Even if we are working on the apartment, I am still going to make an effort to make sure that even if we're tired, that we are eating at home. So if that means leftovers, it means leftovers. If it means soup in the crock pot or chili or something like that, then that's what we're going to do. And so I'll be able, hopefully, to avoid eating out for at least one meal. So I should be able to transfer $50 into there. I generally, when I get my hair done, which is only 4 times a year. I'm up to 4 times a year now because I'm starting to get grays. I generally do end up getting sucked into buying some extra stuff, not by my hairstylist, but just by me looking around. So I'm going to try and strictly go in and get my hair color and my haircut and not buy any of the fancy stuff. So hopefully there will be some money savings there. So I'll have a little bit. And then of course I'm going to try and do lunch. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have probably around $50 this week in savings. And then we'll just see how that goes. Last year when I did this, that was the first year that I had done it. And I was pretty skeptical because we had been living pretty frugally all through 2020 while we were paying off, the $100,000 in debt and becoming debt free. And I just kind of continued those habits, and I could not believe how much we saved. I think that I saved over $700, and we were able to utilize that when we went to Arizona, a trip for my husband and I. And it was wonderful, but I couldn't believe that I saved that much money. I'm going to have to go back and look, and I'll put in the comments how much I actually did save last month or last year when we did this in Frugal February. So I am excited to see how much we'll be able to save. Again, $333 I was not expecting out of the first week at all. So that was a real shock to me. But I hope that you guys found this interesting. I hope that you will check out Canna Cambell and her books and her channel, which is SugarMammaTV. and tell her that I sent you, because she just is such a great person, and if I can send anybody her way, then I'm gonna do that. And then let me know if you guys are gonna jump into Frugal February. It doesn't matter if you start after you see this, or if you start next week or whatever. Just do what you can do, and I'll be eager to see if you're gonna join in, and how much you end up saving. So I will be posting at the end of every week on Instagram what I actually was able to save for that week. So if you want to jump over to Instagram, I am Wolf Ridge Girl on Instagram. And then again, I'm out of breath. But thank you so much for hanging out. I apologize for the glare. I apologize for my unkept appearance, but it is what it is, working all the time. So anyway, this is really exciting to me, and I hope to be sharing more budgeting things with you guys. So thank you so much for joining me, and I am going to get off of here and change into some cleaner, much more comfortable clothes after I get a shower and just chillax and probably watch some YouTube. So thank you so much, and like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Laters.